Hey everyone, Summer here with AstariaSen, and it has been a day. A lot has happened today, but I did want to go ahead and share a Yule craft that I've done for myself. Um, I saw several people doing simmer pots, and I decided I wanted to try my own simmer pot, and I wanted to do one related to Fae and Yule and like a comfort to me. So I figured I would share my simmer pot fairy recipe with you for Yule. Well, at least the Yule season, winter season kind of thing. When I was researching simmer pots, it came across that genuinely people like comforting smells or uplifting smells. So I considered what I would like as a comforting smell. I do enjoy uplifting smells, the oranges, the citrus, stuff like that, lemongrass and everything. But today was just one of those days where I just needed a little bit of comfort for myself and to really just enjoy a process all my own. So that's what I did. So I wanted to share with you what it is. Measurements are an awful thing for me right now. But I only did like this little pot because I didn't know how it would smell, and I'm prone to migraines, and I didn't want it to be something that was going to be so overpowering that it would affect me in a bad way. Now that I know it won't affect me in a bad way, I can actually measure it out over the long term and perfect it. But what I am using, I found out very quickly that I like mixing lavender and chamomile together for sure, especially in like moon water. Moon water I'm going to use pretty quickly, not sit and keep for a long extended period of time. But I use fairy moon water with lavender and chamomile, which I do have a video on my YouTube channel for. Maybe I'll put that up here if you want to look at it. But I like that smell. So then I just decided to add extra stuff to that smell since I knew I liked that smell. You know, work with what you know, right? So here's my chamomile. I have organic chamomile that I use, a giant bag of it. I know it's not in pretty bottles like everybody else's, but here's my lavender buds. And I have actual lavender buds I've grown myself as well. But for this particular instance, I wanted to measure out in a bigger proportion because the lavender I picked is just a small section of it. And then I added lemongrass because I like the smell of lemongrass, and it actually works really well with the chamomile and lavender. It's like a light scent when you're doing it this way, not using oils, so it's a real light scent, so it's not overpowering with the chamomile and lavender. And then I use star anise. Now star anise can be super overpowering, but I like the comforting smell of it. So the lavender is almost like a stress relief. The chamomile and lavender together is like a very calming, it has a very calming energy that goes with it. The star anise gives me that that wintry, like warm feel. That's about the way I can explain it. And then I did add something extra too. Actually, I added ground cardamon. Now, cardamon is actually very overpowering, so I realized really quickly that I had to balance it out with the chamomile and lavender, or you only smelled star anise and cardamon. So I put a little bit more lavender, lemongrass, and chamomile in than I did star anise and cardamon. So I only used like not even a teaspoon of cardamon. And then I used about one and a half of the star anise. The other thing you could use, which would give you similar effect, but it's a less overpowering smell, is coriander. Coriander smells really light, and it would be, I think it would work out really well with the lavender and the chamomile and the lemongrass. I think it would be a very pleasant like mixture all together. And the smell that it gives off is very comforting, very at home, very wintry, warm feeling, and I really just like that. So that's what I've got. That's the DIY. I wanted to do my own simmer pot recipe for you guys. I wanted to give you something that I've done myself that maybe not everybody else does, and give you something different that maybe you want to give a try for for the Yule season. Or, you know, you can put it in a jar and give it to somebody else who enjoys simmer pots and fairies. As a gift or a stocking stuffer or anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed me just, you know, talking to you. It really has been an interesting day. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will be back tomorrow with more crafts. I have several more to do, and I've got some really fun things that I'm working on, but of course they take time. So the ones that take longer, I kind of have to put towards the end. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a very great night.